Alright, so what I decided to do with the baking blend that I just made is make the carrot cake from the Trim Healthy Table cookbook. So I will turn this into a recipe review of the baking blend that I made and of this recipe. Alright, so far I have in my bowl is the baking blend. Alright, and I have my coconut, which I think sat too long because now it's all stuck. I'm going to put, what does it say? Okay, there, I got it. I'm going to put my coconut in. This is a perfect dessert for me to make while some children are away, because I have a daughter, she's only allergic to walnuts. Imagine that. And I am thankful that it is just walnuts, because it could be so much more. A lot of children are allergic to dairy and gluten and peanuts. And I seriously am so grateful that it's just that. All right. This is the last bag of all the ones. I bought like 7 of these from Sprouts. This is xylitol and erythritol mixed together. This is my last package. And I use this in place of the sweetener, but I do add a little bit more because it's not as sweet as the Trim Healthy Mama sweeteners. The very first bag was sweet, but this bag, all the bags after that have not been. So I'm going to put in a little bit extra, that scoop, and a little bit extra. All right, now what I'm going to do with the rest of this is add the stevia to it that I have and make my own blend of sweetener. All right, so I have all this together, and now I need the walnuts, but I only have whole walnuts, so I'm going to have to go over there and crunch them. I have them in a bag here. See, I'm going to break them up, and that's probably going to take me 15 minutes. I'm not going to video that, so sorry people, you do not get to watch me do that today. Alright, so my husband has his last, he called me before I started recording. He's got his last ride, and so he's going to pick that guy, drop him off, and then he's going to come home. Well, he's going to get this dinner, the steaks for dinner, and then come home. So I'll have a little bit of time. I'll probably have about 45 minutes, and then I can finish this. It's going to take a long. I also have to shred the carrots. Yeah. You know, I had shredded carrots in the fridge, and we never used them. My husband bought them for a salad when I don't know what I was doing. They were in there, and I used them a little bit, but then we never used them, so I threw them away because I was afraid that they were going to go bad. And then I'm like, that was like, I could have kept them if I was going to know I was making this. Oh, okay, these bowls are making me happy. Okay, so I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to finish doing what I need to do to get everything in this bowl, because I have to shred the carrots and I have to crunch the... Anyway, I got my eggs. There's eggs and egg whites. I've beaten it, and then I'm going to add my coconut oil, almond milk, and carrots, and I'm going to add it all together. So I just want to give a little update on where I am in making this. All right. So the next thing I need to do is mash up my carrots and my walnuts, and then shred my carrots the old-fashioned way. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I mashed up my nuts, and I'm just going to go through it and take out all the nuts that I broke up. So I got my nuts all taken out of this bag that I crunched myself from whole walnuts. Here we go. So sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? There we go. All right, now I get to shred my carrots. I need 1.5 cups of shredded carrots. Ha 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 ha. Wish me luck, because this is all I got. Alright, so there we have it. I got all my ingredients in, I believe. And I'm going to, see, I had to shred all my carrots. I did it though. I did it. Alright, I think I need a spoon for this. Let's find my spoon. All right, I know I'm not the only one that does this. I use instruments, cooking, what are these instruments? Whatever these things are called. Cooking utensils, sorry. Ugh. I'm trying to rush. In my brain, I'm rushing. Oh, my husband's calling, hang on. All right, so my husband called, I had to stop the video, which is perfectly fine. I have all of everything mixed into this bowl. Now, anybody else have that problem when they ask you to put coconut oil in here and you get it softened, but then as soon as you add it, it hardens, so it's clumpy. Yeah, it's gonna melt, I'm sure, while it cooks. But still, you know, it's a little bit harder to mix up because you got clumps of coconut oil in it. See? I don't know if you can see that, clumps of coconut oil. Okay, so now the next thing I need to do is put it in my pan and spray my pan. So I'm going to do that. But this goes in one of those like brownie pans, a 9x9s, 8-inch square pan, whatever it's called. Mine disappeared and I have no clue where it is, and I don't know why I haven't bought another one. So I'm going to use this casserole dish, and since it's a small one, I've done this before, so it works out fine. And so I'll just use this. It might be a little thicker, you know, but it'll still be fine. There's all that yumminess. Oh, I cannot wait to eat this. All right, Serena and Pearl, I hope this turns out. The only cake recipe from this new cookbook, the Trim Healthy Table, that hasn't turned out for me was the cappuccino one. It just didn't taste, I even put espresso in it, and it did not taste like anything. It's just, I'll probably make it again because of what it is. And, but I brought it to church, and I'm kind of glad that nobody tried it because I didn't like the way it tasted. Okay. Yeah, that's really thick. That's going to need some extra time to cook. All right, now I'm going to put it in the oven, in my smoky oven, and I'll catch you back when I'm done.